Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to the Conquerors of Coultchorn. Now, when we left off, we had just delivered some cattle to Alston, which is all the way in the north over here, yes. And I travelled all the way down again, and I decided, you know what? What we're going to do is we're actually going to level up a couple more of our units right here, because as you can see, we have a rather, well, disparate band of units, and we really want to make sure that they level up as quickly as possible. So I thought, well, let's tackle some of these guys. Some of these relatively difficult guys, as well as the fact that these guys actually do have 22 prisoners in their hold. I think it would actually be a rather nice idea to see if we can actually tackle some of these, just in case they have a larger party and we may indeed come across something that is going to obviously deal significant damage to us. I was actually heading over from Swinmore to Esther just to see if there were any jobs going, maybe something along those lines. I was actually thinking that if we are defeated yet again, if we are defeated and we get taken prisoner, then maybe, just maybe, we will enlist in an army just to gain much more money and obviously renown and so on and so forth. Maybe we'll be able to do that anyway. I'm not entirely sure. It depends. Sometimes we are able to do that. Sometimes it works out really nicely. And other times it is a little bit slow because the vassal that we have enlisted with is not really the fighting type. So, let's head in. Let's see if we can actually catch them. Yes, there we go. Okay, so these guys are going to be very hard. 54 against 8. That may be overkill, but I have a feeling that we are going to lose a huge amount of our units, so do bear that in mind. So let's get these guys over here, let's get them here as well, and we definitely want to get some, well, get some formations going here, I feel, because, well, these guys are actually going to pose a significant threat to us right now. Wow, we're actually able to do some significant damage to them, but really, we really just need to attack them as quickly as we can. Let's just charge in our cavalry right now. We really just want to make sure that we eliminate them as fast as possible. But, as you can see, they actually have a huge amount of HP as well. Yes, there we go. We actually, wow, level to 4 just from killing that one guy. So you can assume that there are going to be some problems, perhaps. Well, nevertheless, let's just see what we can do here. Let's make sure that our cavalry doesn't necessarily charge in just yet. We want to make sure that our archers are in a good position as well. Let's make sure that our infantry is going to also be protecting our archers as best as we can. Obviously, we are having a couple of enemy crossbowmen, which we will need to deal with. Okay, come on, guys. You must tackle them. Let's do it. Charge in, infantry. Thank you very much. Oh no. Oh no. My horse is being shot by that crossbowman. Whoa, okay, we actually got shot as well now. Okay, let's try and be a little careful here. Yep, take him out, thank you. Hopefully try to get them taken prisoner, that would be wonderful. Yes, there we go. We were able to take quite a few of them prisoner, so I can only assume that we are going to be rewarded greatly for that. And we are also gaining quite a few rescued prisoners here as well. Now, I am actually a little bit sad because we have so many units leveling up here. And I'm actually going to get some more pikemen. I feel like pikemen are going to be the way to go because it seems most units have horses. So we need to be a little careful about them. So, let's see here. We are going to be releasing quite a few units by the looks of things. We are going to be releasing, let's see here. That's all I can release, because these guys are actually pretty good, as you can see. 14 drachmae there, and we have some Alpmen and Massif warriors as well. Unfortunately, we will probably not be able to take all of them, so let's get 7 spaces there, and they seem to be relatively similar to our infantry right now, so I suppose we will just leave them to it. And we will, of course, capture these enemies as well. They're going to sell for a good amount. That is for sure. So, let's head on to Esther like I was planning to do so beforehand. Maybe we can actually come across a couple more bandits as well. I think that would be rather nice anyway. So let's just see. Oh, there's a tournament here. We might want to participate in that. Mounted Sergeant might be an idea. Oh, we have a lot of people here, but I'm not entirely sure what they do. Okay, that's a traveler. And this is a companion. Aha. Okay. Oh, no. Ah, no. We have a full army. Oh, no, that's terrible. Okay, wait. Wait. We are going to be getting that particular companion, hopefully. Where did she go? Oh no. Ah, there she is. Okay, it looks as though she might actually join us for free. Oh yes, 100. Oh, that is so nice. Wonderful. Okay, so now let us just search around the tavern just in case we have... No, just a voyaging bard. Maybe we can actually talk to the traveler, see if we can actually find some ransom brokers through him. But it really depends. It really depends. Nope. Oh no, yes, yes we can. Excellent. Okay. Almeria and Terrace. Only 2? Really? It seemed like there was many more, in actual fact. Almeria and Terrace. Well, from what I can see, they are very far away. Yes, all the way in the north there, and all the way in the northwest over there. So, yes, definitely not going to be happening anytime soon. But maybe the tavern keeper can actually buy some prisoners. There's some noble adventurers. They will not be aggressive towards us, which is excellent. Let's try and find a couple more brigands for us to fight. What we really need to do is just level up as much as possible. Now, it has just come to my attention as well, seeing as we took a look at these guys beforehand when they were in our party. These guys do not level up, which is somewhat of a problem. So I suppose what we can do, in actual fact, is place these guys at the top of our list so that they take the brunt of our, well, our enemy's focus, I suppose. So we definitely want to keep our units alive as much as possible, of course. And we're going to be giving some ragged nomad armor to her. Unfortunately, I don't have anything else, so that's exactly the reason why we definitely need to get to a bandit party as quickly as possible. Try and get some more money and some more gear as well. Let's just see if we can actually come across anyone. It seems as though that's going to be quite a troublesome thing to do. Maybe it's not going to work. Oh no, we have some village farmers. Village farmers are actually pretty powerful. Seems as though they have 57 units. Goodness me. Well, I suppose preying upon some village farmers is not going to be the way we will do things. Okay, so what we can actually do is try to take on some Alpmen. 46 units they have. Shall we try? I don't actually want to fight at night, so let's just see if we can actually get them into some sort of combat engagement here. But we need to make sure that we are waiting until daytime. Let's just see if we can make that happen. Maybe. Just maybe. I'd like it to be morning if possible. Yes, and also we're making sure that there are no other parties around here that will obviously show up and decide, oh, you know what, we're going to help these guys, but thankfully enough they are not. And now let's just see what we can do here. Well, we're definitely wanting to get our infantry out the front there and our archers behind them. Of course, we do have a problem. They do actually have a couple of cavalry units. We have cavalry as well, but not as many, of course. So let's just charge in our cavalry to deal with their cavalry. Oh yes, excellent, wonderful. Wonderful strike right there. Maybe we can actually deal a little bit more damage as well to a couple of others, but thankfully enough we've already leveled up twice in this episode, which is excellent. We can now gain 14 strength, which is what we require to wear that chest piece. So hopefully we'll be able to get that working. And we're also going to now be telling our infantry just to go a little bit closer to our opponent, tell them to charge in now. I don't think a shield wall is going to really help us out here. At least, yes. At least not right now anyway, because we are going to be killed very, very quickly. We are going to be killed very quickly. Oh, maybe not. We have a couple of units coming to help us. We might be able to make a go of it here, and our crossbowmen are dealing a significant amount of damage, as you can see. They seem to be actually helping us out very, very well here. Let's see if we can actually... as soon as I decided to attack, yes, that is always the problem, isn't it? But the good thing about this is that our crossbowmen were able to pick them off, as you can see. A wide path of devastation has followed us. And it appears as though this is a very easy win indeed, so maybe I should not put as much faith in our massive warriors and their cavalry counterparts as well. So yeah, let's just take that into account, that we were able to beat them quite easily, and they are a very big army as well, so they should have a good amount of loot for us too. So, let us take our horsemen and massive warriors and Alpman prisoner, and we'll now head on to the loot screen. Ooh, that is actually very nice. We're probably going to give that to our new female companion, as well as that chipped iron sword. That sounds good to me. And some good boots too. Wow, these boots are actually only one less leg armor than what we currently have. So that's pretty nice if I do say so myself. Now, I do want to try and get some sort of polearm, but not a spear. I'd like to try and get something that has a slashing attack. Well, this does actually have a cutting attack, but not really what I'm looking for, to be honest. So let's see if we can find one of those once we have the money for it, of course. And we will now exit there and take a look and see if we can actually give her something reasonably good. She doesn't have 12 strength. Of course she doesn't. So let's see. Can we give her the boots? Yes, we can. That's a lot better. And we could give her this as well. That's pretty much all I can give her, apart from this rusty iron sword, chipped iron sword. She can't even use that. 7 strength? She doesn't even have 7 strength? Okay, that's going to be a little bit problematic, isn't it? So I suppose I will be giving her some sort of cracked scythe? Or just a scythe? Yeah, just give her a scythe then, I suppose. She's going to be using that. We don't even have any bolts, so we're not going to be able to do that either. Yeah, everything is 7 strength, so we will not be able to give her anything that is going to be very useful, at least. So she'll just have to use that for now. A little bit unfortunate, isn't it? Well, whatever the case, I think we can probably head over here. He has 6 strength as well, so that's also a problem, but he is a medic, so I think he can get away with it. Ah, there is something that I did forget to give her, but she is using a 2-handed polearm, so using a shield with that, probably not going to work out too well. So let's get a couple more heavy infantry just to balance things out a little bit with the pikemen that we currently have. And, of course, Breakenskull's Benny has leveled up. So, let's take a look here. Well, this is obvious, isn't it? The attributes are very, very clear. We will get 14 in strength. And what else? That is indeed an issue. Should we go for some athletics? I don't know whether we really require that. It seems not right now, at least. Maybe some trade? No, I don't think trade skill will help us out too much. Maybe? Maybe not. Maybe some looting might actually help. I think another in Iron Flesh. I don't know. I think that will be fine, to be honest. And we'll go with that. We are only level 5, so we do have the opportunity to sculpt Breakenskull's Benny as we see fit, as time goes on, of course. So let's head on to Shearstone, see if we can actually find a ransom broker here. It would be wonderful if we were able to, but obviously, considering we asked the Traveller, it's unlikely that there will be one. But you never know, you might be able to get something. Okay, let's take a job from the Guildmaster. I feel as though it's probably going to be necessary. Ah, there we are. A group of bandits have kidnapped the daughter of a friend of mine and are holding her for ransom. Okay. Oh, wow, that's actually really impressive. Okay, yep, let's do it. 1,000. 1,000 drachmae right there. And let's see, Oh, yes, the Guildmaster of Swinwall. We have not talked to him just yet. Okay, we also need to deal with the looters in the surrounding country. Ah, yes, I did not do that. Well, whatever the case, we are going to be heading on to Alderlin by the looks of things. Yes, okay, so where is that? Okay, that's very far away. What? Really? Really? It is seriously that far away? Okay, wait a minute. 15 days? Am I really going to be able to make it to Alderlin in 15 days? It's looking unlikely, isn't it? Okay, well, let's follow our progress, see if we're actually able to get there in time. It is not looking good. It is really not looking good, so I'm actually unsure what is going to transpire here. Well, we need to be very careful, obviously. We need to be quite cautious about the varying amounts of minor factions that are in the game, because obviously they can be very, very devastating, if they catch you unawares, at least. So let's make sure that that does not happen, and walk by a couple of our Shearstone vassals. Obviously, I haven't joined a faction yet, so really nothing to say there. Okay, so we have a problem. Yes, a very, very big problem. Dagfisk Army. 468. Ouch. 468 units, yeah. That is... Whoa, and there's a Dagfisk Warband as well. Okay, there's a lot of very, very difficult parties to deal with here. That is for sure. Okay. Well, we're moving through the countryside. Not too bad. We have now left the snowy regions of the map, and we will be moving through the grasslands. So far, so good. There is a salt mine there, if we so desire. We could potentially get some slaves going on there, but obviously I've always had terrible, terrible experiences with salt mines, so maybe we will be able to later on if I actually get the right formula for it. Yes. Okay, well, we'll see. Oh, Darien, the White Oaks, the Humming Bramblings, and this must be my... Oh, this must be near my old foster's home. I was the fourth-born son of Emir Armagon, and as such he had few plans for me. When I turned 7, he shipped me off to Senegok to train under a lord with small holdings that he was close friends with. Life was sweet for a time. Winters were cold but not bitter, and I would play in the snow with the lord's 6 children, as if I were one of them. In the evening, the heiress of the house would call us in for supper and hot cakes. Oh, the delicious taste of mulberry sweetlings! How I yearn for those days. They seem so far away now. Oh, well, at least he is with us, and we will do our very best to make sure that he is well taken care of. He is our only medic, after all. We do need to make sure that he is looked after. We do not want him leaving. And, oh, okay, so Holger is also now saying, this reminds me of my home. Being here makes me feel nostalgic. Sigh. Okay, well, let's just head on. Make sure that we don't get beset upon by any unscrupulous individuals. It's probably going to happen at some point, but hopefully not just yet. Remember, we do almost have a full capacity of prisoners as well, so we really do need to find... Okay, I need to be careful here. I do need to find a ransom broker. I'm going to actually head into Mythshade, just in case they have a ransom broker. They might. So let's see here, into the tavern. Whoa, there's a lot of people here. So, yep, they do have a ransom broker. That is excellent. So, anyone else here? They have quite a few different people here. Is this guy? Ah. Okay, I will join you. 2,200. Ah, I can't afford that at the moment. I'm terribly sorry. I would love to be able to, but maybe if we acquire more than 2,000 from the ransom broker, we might be able to get him. It would be wonderful if we could. 3,350. Oh, yes. There we go. So, yeah, let's get this guy. Why not? 2,200? Sounds good to me. Let's hope that he's actually a decent companion and doesn't actually hate one of our other companions. That would be pretty sad, suffice it to say. Okay, so let's change him to cavalry, thank you very much. And let's just take a look at his stats, shall we? So what does he do? Well, he has pretty good weapon master, power strike, trainer skill he is very, very good at. So once he levels up a little bit, we will be able to make good use of trainer, because obviously it only works if you are higher level than the units you are currently training. And Alderlan is just down there. So let's see, how long do we have? Oh, we still have 12 days. It seemed a lot further than I anticipated. So let's just see what we can do now. We have an absolutely empty prisoner hold now, so we will be able to capture anyone we so desire. Okay, so let's see. Ah, there they are. 34 bandits. Okay, well, we're going to be dealing with them, of course. No way. You release the girl first. I have no intention to pay you anything. I demand that you release the girl now. Yes, exactly. So, let's do this. 54 versus 34. We are in the snow. And it is actually snowing, so let's just see here. They have 34. Do they have mounts? That is the thing we need to wonder about. No, they don't have mounts, so this is good. We will be placing everyone here, archers behind. Oh, they do have mounts. Okay, wow. That seemed a little bit of a illusion there, I think. Well, whatever the case, it seems as though we will need to charge our infantry in straight off, because we really do need to deal some damage against these cavalry units. We cannot have them just running straight on into our archers, that's for sure. So let's get our archers a little bit back now as well. Charge in our cavalry too. Seems the AI wanted to get this battle started very, very quickly indeed. No time to set up, really. And let's just see if we can knock a couple of these guys unconscious, see if we can capture some of them. Sounds good to me. And yeah, that actually appears to be it. They really fell before us very, very quickly indeed. Yes, maybe if I could actually deal some damage. There we go. That's much better. Yes, strike him down, thank you. And yes, it appears as though our new companion is actually dealing some pretty considerable damage. And he has a couple of arrows in him as well. Actually, only one arrow, and it is in his shoulder, but still. He was able to survive at least one hit, which I suppose is always good. And come here with me, yes. Come with me, we are going home. There we go. And, oh yes, there we go. We actually get a couple of horses as well. So we will be able to give our female companion a mount, which is very nice to see. And we have just acquired a helm as well, so that's great. So let's speak to Murphon, and we will be giving him this helm here if we can. There we go. And we'll also give him a black round shield. He does not have a shield. Whoa, he's actually using a knightly arming sword. That is incredible. No wonder he is so damaging in combat. And he has a very nice horse too. Well, not an incredibly nice one, but pretty good. So, let's see. Anything else here that we want to give him? He is wearing black leather boots and black leather gloves, so nothing really to worry about there. And, oh yes, we do need to switch around our torso piece there too, so we now have a very nice armor piece as well. So does this guy have 12 strength? No, he doesn't. So we'll probably need to level that up a little bit now as well. And how is Holger doing here? Well, we're going to be giving her one of these once they have rejuvenated from our wound treatment skill, of course. And anything else? Anything else here? Not really. Nothing's really changed with her, unfortunately enough. Have we gained anything? Oh, yes. She can actually use a chipped Nordic sword now, and I'll give her one of our most terrible shields. That's actually the only shield we have, unfortunately. I would love to be able to give her more, of course, but that is just how things go sometimes. And I think that will be it. So, without further ado, we will be making our way back to the Guildmaster at Shearstone, and we will be reporting that we have been successful in retrieving the kidnapped girl. So I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.